Okay, all of you listen. A proton, electron have same kinetic energy. Which one has greater de Broglie wavelength and why? Okay, so same kinetic energy means you write here kinetic energy of a proton equal to kinetic energy of electron. Yes or no? This is the thing is given. Clear? Now what to do next? Now which one has greater wavelength? So wavelength you try to identify. What is lambda p? H by 2 mp into kinetic energy of proton. Okay. Now next, what is lambda electron? Lambda electron H by 2 mass of electron into kinetic energy of electron. Okay. Now next listen. Your mass of proton, your mass of electron, your kinetic energy of proton, kinetic energy electron. Now what they are saying here? Now here they want relation. Now write this one. Both have same, so you consider it is like a K. That is H by 2 mp K. Okay. Here also you consider electron equal to H by root under 2 me K. Now what you do? You want to find relation, right? Which is greater or lesser? Now you do like this. Proton by electron you do. Proton by electron. Okay. Now what will get here? Now op will be H by root under 2 mpk divided by H by 2 m ek. Now H cancel. Now op will be what? 2 m ek divided by 2 mpk. Now 2 root cancels. K cancels. It will be me by mp. Me by mp. Me by mp. Now what you do? You check here. This me by mp is greater than 1 or less than 1. Now you know mass of electron is less than mass of proton. So me by mp is less than 1. Okay. So what you understood? So lambda by lambda e also less than 1. And this implies lambda proton is less than lambda electron. Okay. So what happened here? Now you understood that mass of electron is less than mass of proton, and this implies mass of electron by mass of proton is less than 1. So that means lambda p by lambda e less than 1, because lambda p by lambda e is equal to me by mp. Okay. So now you understood electron has greater de Broglie wavelength. You understood that electron has greater de Broglie wavelength. So 2 mark question asked now, you do like this. Yes. If any other method you are doing, suppose here one method is given, that telling lambda is inverse proportional to root m. So mass of electron is less than mass of proton. So that's why lambda will be greater for this one, as kinetic energy is same for both. Okay. We also got the same thing but in different way. Okay. Yes or no? So you can use, either you can use that method or this method, no worries. Clear? This is a 2 mark question, you try to understand. So remember here they are asking define intensity of radiation in photon picture of light. So what is photon picture of light? Now energy is basically light, quantum of light energy, quantum of photons energy basically, that light energy or light. So according to photon picture of light, intensity equal to energy per unit area per unit time. That's it. Intensity equal to energy per unit area per unit time. So this is your intensity in photon picture. But in wave picture, this is according to photon picture. This is according to photon picture. But according to wave picture, intensity direct proportional to amplitude square. According to wave picture. Okay. This is your wave picture light. Wave picture. So this one should be clear in your mind. So in this chapter they may ask this one, photon picture. Okay. Now next come. Why is photoelectric emission not possible at all frequencies? This type of one question coming. Why photoelectric effect not possible? say photolit emission is possible only if energy of the incident photon is greater than work function. Okay, suppose here metal is there na, here suppose energy levels are there, one electron is sitting here. Now this is suppose work function phi naught. Now here photon is coming, photon energy is E, photon energy is what? E. So when E is greater than phi naught, then only this electron will come out. Yes or no? This E is nothing but h nu, energy, incident energy or incident photon energy. Okay, so that's why now see here I'll write h nu greater than h nu naught. Now h cancel, so for photoelectric emission nu should be greater than what? Nu naught. Nu should be greater than nu naught. Yes or no? So here what is happening now? Now possible energy is greater than work function, hence frequency of incident radiation must be greater than threshold frequency, then only photoelectric effect will happen. Okay, so language you remember how to write, this language you remember. Okay, now come to next question. Question 13, check here all of you. Graph shows, this is a very nice question, all of you see. The graph shows variation of photoelectric current versus applied voltage for two different photosensitive materials and for two different intensities of incident radiation. Identify pairs of curves that correspond to different materials but same intensity. Okay. First to understand question, your photoelectric current, your photoelectric current, photo current is there, and here this is your potential, potential is there. Now what happened here? Now you identify the pairs, question listen, identify the pairs of curves that correspond to different materials but same intensity, same intensity but different materials. 1 3 2 4, how? So you can check here. So this one intensity coming here, intensity same, frequency different, right? So 1 3 they are coming here, this is the intensity, I same, your frequency different. Yes or no? So which is having more? So nu 1, nu 3, which is having more frequency? Nu 1 or nu 3? Nu 1. So this one you remember. Now similar way here you see another, in another color I'll tell you. So here another color take here. Now for 2 and 4 you check. 2 and 4 also same intensity, here 4, here 2. 2 and 4. Okay. So this is nu 2, nu 4. Here what intensity will be same. This intensity, suppose let's take I take, this one take I prime. So I prime. So this I prime is the same for 2 and 4. I is the same for nu 1 and nu 3. And I prime both are different. Okay. So your pairs is what? Now 2 and 4, 2 and 4 and 1 and 3. Okay, they are same intensity but they are different materials because they are frequent, that stopping potential different. So stopping potential mostly depends on what? Material property. Okay. So like this you have to understand. Clear or not? So 2 4 and 1 3, answer is this one. Okay, now come to next question. See here. Write the expression for de Broglie wavelength associated with a charged particle having charge q and mass m. What is the accelerated potential V? Or when it is accelerated, potential V. Now see, directly you know this one, lambda equal to h by p, lambda equal to h by 2m ek, because this momentum can be written like this, and kinetic energy nothing but kinetic energy equal to charge into potential, kinetic energy equal to charge into potential. So 2m q, that's it. So wavelength equal to h by root under 2m q. Yes or no? So careful about mass, charge and potential, both are there, all three are there, you tell, accordingly you see. Okay, and instead of ek we are substituting this qb. Okay, because kinetic energy charge into potential. Okay. Now come to the next question. Any doubt is there, ma? Now see, so on a plot, nature of variation of photoelectric current with intensity of radiation photocurrent, incident radiation. Remember experimental study. So first one, effect of intensity on photoelectric current. So this is the graph, directly you can write. Directly you can write. Okay, so here photocurrent, here intensity of radiation. So they are directly proportional. Okay, that means if intensity of radiation is increasing, number of photoelectrons per second it is equal. But remember, this thing is happening after attaining threshold frequency. Okay, after attaining threshold. Now next list. Figure shows, see, I told this one now that they changed, see, 1 by root v lambda. They changed or not? So now see here. Figure shows plot of 1 by root v, where v is accelerating potential versus d Broglie wavelength. Now same charge but different mass. Which line represents particle of larger mass? So always remember. So remember lambda equal to what formula? Okay, always you go with concept. So no mistake will happen. 2m qv root. Now what I'll do here? I'll take like this one. 2mq. I took this side. I took this side. Left hand side I took 2mq. And by h is there. Here 1 by root v is there. Now what happened here? If you see, I can write it is 1 by root v equal to root under 2mq by h into lambda. So like y equal to mx, y equal to mx. So this is your y, this is your x. Now m is what basically? Slope. So this m is nothing but slope. Okay. This is your mathematical way. This is the slope basically, slope. You can tell slope. So now what slope is coming? Now slope equal to nothing but root 2mq, 2mq divided by h. Okay. Now what is happening here? Now here slope directly proportional to root under mass. That means slope is directly proportional to mass. So that means those you having more slope, that will have more slope means more mass. So larger mass means A here. So here what they told? They told wrongly. They told B line represents particle of larger mass. They told wrong. They told wrongly, right? Here what answer? Your answer A will have larger mass. Larger mass. So remember this. So B will have smaller. That's why I'm telling concept to follow na, no mistake will happen. They did not write anything and they are writing slope is inverse proportional to root m. It won't happen here because yx maths will not correct incorrect anything. Okay. So slope directly we are understanding here directly. Okay. So please focus on always concept. Okay. So larger mass is A. Larger mass is clear. No doubt. No doubt. Okay. Next listen. So in this case, if 1 by root v is there, then like this type of questions are coming. This year also one question came. Instead of root v, now what they gave you, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy there means you can understand or not. This time also in the board exam they asked this year. Lambda equal to what? H by 2m kinetic energy. Root under 2m kinetic energy. Now here lambda equal to what? I'll write h by 2m root under 2m 1 by what? Kinetic energy. Now see here. If lambda and 1 by root k I am taking graph, slope will what to give? Slope will give what? H by 2. That's it. Then after you identify, if two materials are there, so slope is inverse proportional to mass. So which is larger mass, which is smaller mass, you identify. No doubt, right? Okay. So be careful, always stick to formula, concept, whatever you studied. Now next listen. Mass Nagapriya, are you able to understand? No doubt. Now this question you tell everyone. Please don't see answers. Find ratio of de Broglie wavelength associated with the 2 electrons, 25 volt, 36 volt. You try to do roughly. Don't look here. You try to do yourself by seeing the question. By seeing the question, you try to do yourself. Don't look at answer. You try to do yourself. So check all of you. Answer you check now. Now check answers. Answer is 6 by 5. Are you getting all of you? Okay. So remember, you know already lambda equal to h by p, lambda equal to h by mb, and 2m ek. Okay, 2m ek. Now h by 2m qv, 2m qv. So now what you understood here? Now you understood that if accelerating potential is given, then which equation I have to use? This equation. This one I'll take. Okay. So ratio of de Broglie wavelength accelerated 2 electrons. Then 2, when they told 2 electrons, that means mass and charge will be same. Mass of electron and mass of charge of electron, both the electrons same electron. So mass, electron mass and charge will be same. Yes or no? Mostly you don't put minus e. Actually we know that electron charge is minus e, but you write always e. Okay. So e. So both same. So that means what you understood, as mass and charge is same, lambda is inverse proportional to root v. Lambda is inverse proportional to root v. So now what will happen here? Now if I want to write lambda 1 by lambda 2, so I can write root under v2 by v1. Now whenever, listen, in question, whenever first one given, that one you take v1 and second na v2. Okay. Now here what you do, 36 by 25, root under 36 by 25, so 36 6 25. Understood? Clear idea? Question may change. Question they can ask here, suppose it is 81 volt. Okay, 81 means root under 81 is 9. Or here it may ask 121 volt. Okay, so 11. So like that many questions they can ask. If you remember concept, see, I told na de Broglie relation. How many times I wrote this? Many times I am same thing writing, because it's very important. Should focus on that. Okay. So answer is 6 by 5. Okay. So all of you go for break. So thank you.